Hi everybody, welcome to my YouTube channel. This is Mr. Bravado. Yes, Mr. Bravado. So to continue, I would like you to subscribe to my YouTube channel by clicking the red button below you. Yes, the red button below you. Yeah, so today's tip of the day is time is the most precious asset. Invest in it wisely. Yes, so you simply invest in time wisely. That's all. Yeah, so now we continue. We've been talking about social accountability, and we started talking about social accountability system. Yeah, so we mentioned that there are 5 processes of social accountability system, which are: number 1, planning and resource allocation; number 2, expenditure management; number 3, performance management; number 4, public integrity; and number 5, oversight. So now we started explaining planning and resource allocation last week, and we explained the strategic planning last week in detail. So we continue by explaining resource allocation. So yes, so now what's the general overview of resource allocation? Resource allocation is simply the allocating of resources to a strategic plan. So when resources are identified, they are allocated to a strategic plan. So that's simply what is resource allocation. So those resources can be human, or they can be materials, or they can be finances, or they can be transport, or they can be a lot of, there are different types of resources that a state has or the state owns. Yes, so now to define what resource allocation is. Resource allocation is the process of identifying and distributing available resources for optimal achievement for objective and activities for a scheduled strategic plan. Yes, so now it's because of this. So now the process of resource allocation is because of this process that a document is formulated, and that document is called a budget. Yes, so a budget is simply a financial mirror of a strategic plan. Yes, so after a strategic plan is formulated and resources are allocated to the strategic plan, a budget is formulated through that process. Yes, so now you need to understand there are different various general requirements for us to achieve or for the duty bearers to achieve a resource allocation and strategic plan. And what are those requirements? Number 1, establishing microeconomic framework and determining resource envelope. Yes, so what do I mean? So in this process, there is a prioritization of policies. Policies are being prioritized based on the best information that is acquired and clearly communicated to the people. Yes. So number 2 is the prioritization of needs. Yeah. So in this process, needs are identified, needs are analyzed, and the needs are prioritized. It leads us into the third one, which is the pre-statement budget. In explaining pre-statement budget, I'll go directly to the fourth one, which is the preparation of a budget proposal. So in the preparation of a budget proposal, this is where the budget is drafted. There's drafting of the budget. So the budget is drafted based on what information has been acquired. So after the drafting of the budget, we go to the fifth requirement, which is the negotiation of the budget. So now after the budget is drafted, then the budget is now taken into a process of negotiation. So now this is where the Minister of Finance, like here in Zambia, the Minister of Finance comes in to begin to negotiate the budget with various government institutions and government units. After negotiation of the budget, then now the budget is taken to the cabinet, where the budget needs to be approved by the government. In the process of approving the budget, now in the process of approving the budget is going to be taken to the parliament, where it's going to be tabled out. And after tabling out of the budget, the budget will be tabled out, and after tabling out, the budget will be approved. Then the Ministry of Finance will do the final production of the budget. And after the budget is produced, which means the budget now needs to be put into action. The budget needs to start functioning. That's where now we go into the the second process of this a social accountability system, which is the expenditure management. So next week we'll be talking about expenditure management. So guys, continue watching, look out for the next video as we continue explaining social accountability system. Yes, thank you for watching. Continue watching my videos. If you didn't watch the last week video, please check out the videos in my channel. Thank you for watching. This is Mr. Bravado. Bye.